Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDN will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are here to bring you unbiased news. TDN Africa. TDN Africa. TDN Africa. Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDN will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are here to bring you unbiased news. TDN Africa. TDN Africa. TDN Africa. Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDN will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are here to bring you unbiased news.
Good morning, viewers. Welcome to another edition of the program Salon Talk, where they come to una live from TDN Africa Media. And today, the 22nd of May 2023, we ready bring the program can to una. Me name na AMINATA KOROMA.
And Mina AMADU Esba, they say una good morning. And this is the program Salon Talk, like what my colleague don't say. Inside the program Salon Talk, we can talk about things them where they happen and we can't see Mama Salon. We can make we analysis and as well take in our own view na the program. Members say yourself can be part of the program by way where you go send your text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments in our comment section. We go read them out as your opinion very matter to this program inside Salon Talk. I will see them now so we dey talk them. And TDN Africa Media they also for bring you independent, credible and unbiased news. And inside the program today,
the Salone Police don't pull press release about the demonstration where the All People's Congress said then they embark on. And on the 20th of May, the ECSL been pull press release for conduct paramount chief members of parliament elections na Falaba, Bombali, Cambia, Pujan, and Bont district. And also inside the program today, we go get to talk to Mr. Ellkas Sannoh, where not the director of communications, not the judiciary of Sierra Leone. Ingo can confirm to review as them. But the petition where they against the flag bearer of the APC, Dr. Samura Kamara. And lastly, we go give Fambul them election update So una continue for stay with we inside the program as we get for can discuss them in there. So we I don't highlight. We dey go for a break where we come back, we can discuss them.
TDN Africa. TDN Africa.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDA will let you know. We bring you entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility because we are here to bring you unbiased news.
Yeah. Welcome back to the program. If you just join with this na Salone Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. If you remember inside now we headline, we don't talk say we go for talk to the judiciary of Sierra Leone today for confirm to fumble them concerning the petition where they say somebody from the All People's Congress party don't file against Dr. Samora Kamara in candidacy for contest the June 24 multi-tier elections. So we reach out to the judiciary of Sierra Leone for make we able for confirm this, because we at TDN Africa Media, we not just want for report something without we not get a credible source to that particular news headline day. So we reach out to them, and then the spokesperson for the Chief Justice of Sierra Leone, in the person of Ellkas Sannoh, being say he go talk to me this morning na the program and explain how this petition come about, and for tell family them when we go start for see then sit down on this matter so quick one, because we all know say we go down to the election and Dr. Samora Kamara a key contender in this election he also coming, and AMINATA. I think it's a very, although we know say we still can get confirmation from Mr. Ellkas Sannoh, but I'm not thinking I welcoming news for we political scene actually.
Indeed, yeah, AMADU. Yes, with you the talk so not true. You know, I think the APC they need for step up their game, because we did, let me say, barely a month to election, and a petition don't begin come on the flag bearer. Really bad, because we not expect that again. We are not expecting such from, because the election fever this. We want everything for be, but election enough for be again say court case. So we hope they go sit down at the case and then solve the problem, and then continue with the election. And mind you, campaign they can start. Campaign they start tomorrow.
They don't pull the campaign calendar. And like you say rightly, I mean it's unfortunate this is happening to them. It's really unfortunate, because as a party, I believe say right now them will be more focused on how they go able for galvanize, rally around people them, for votes for them. I mean, but if all the time they forget the challenge for able for face court, for explain things, or for try for clarify things, for interpret, because this now Supreme Court's matter, so I think it's a matter of interpretation or so. You know, so and me, we, you know, me and you two not get the legal standing for explaining more. You understand?
Yeah, indeed.
But me believe say it get affects the man in political career for a while, because why make us say so? Now na time we all man for focus the campaign. Now you get forget you lawyer them for be more focused. They defend the candidates. You understand?
Yeah.
Other than them for focus, they
indeed.
Maybe the good plans where the candidates get.
Yeah.
And we just also that even within the APC party, this because for us, how we see AMINATA, so we talk and I don't think say it good because if you're not a true APC person, I mean, you know, go wait after when you party, they go into an election, and then you begin count it. Of course, yes, matters of constitutionality, now something we very, very much fine for uphold. But again, you don't have to make it look like now out of 8, they do you know, many times you can get people then because then disgruntled, especially when things not come in their own favor. We don't see that. We don't see that many other political parties they don't emanate from disgruntled supporters. You know.
Yeah.
So now 11th hour to election, then we don't begin to see something like the one day so they happen. You know, we just hope that the APC party go try for put the thinking cap on together, because the countless court cases not go help the party for campaign fine one.
At all. You
know, so then Sesega for try for come together, see how they go able for put the house in order. You know, some dissatisfaction then they get certain member then they need for call them home, sit down with that particular member, why we not go do this? Why we not go try for do this? You know, for just see that we able for them, I mean they're able for coil down something we will make them go into.
Indeed,
and because like you said no more, these are the political fever this. All man for the play now, you know, for the member court case again.
Court case, you know, for member court case again. You forgot remember now say this now for play politics. Now the time this for play we game. Show people and wait we get what can do for them during this after election. AMADU, not they expect for a petition because all the days you don't pass. Like way they don't go do the nomination process, and also at the end of the day you can hear a petition case for the opposition APC, and that's they let me say they make all the plans where the flag bearer gets where if we go invest in time on them plans and they can invest and for go prove innocence. This petition case, and mind you, June 24, not the fight again.
You know they
fight again. Sorry, AMADU.
Yeah, we just get days. I mean,
days.
We just get days.
Indeed.
And for the judiciary of Sierra Leone, we hope that they go act on this swiftly because now a matter of urgency.
Yeah.
Because already this boss also don't be nominated. Few days for let them confirm a nomination with the CSL, and then we don't start to see something like they come up. I mean, not only like few days. In fact, the day where they will say everything don't expire, all candidates legitimate for stand. Now in this news here so pop up, you know, we just hope say the judiciary of Sierra Leone go sit down on this matter here so, and then go rule on them justly. Then go rule on them justly in a timely manner way, you know, go affect the election calendar at the end of the day. And you know, go also affect the ECSL Leone plan.
Yeah.
Because now ECSL for the think about printing out ballot papers.
Yeah.
All the candidates then that sample the people and for don't see.
Yeah.
The sample for don't they. You know. But because we get these issues, don't they happen around the whole thing, we the doubts if we go get for see then they happen within the shortest possible time. You know, AMINATA. All right, famble them. We don't try forget Mr. Ellkas Sannoh for able for talk to we in the program. As much as they don't agree for talk to we, but you know, don't they pick up where we call them this short while. But would they still continue for try for get them because we want for get them from the own self mouth for confirm from people them. About the petition. And we get Mr. Ellkas Sannoh online now.
Yes. Them, we get Mr. Ellkas Sannoh for can talk to we inside the program with the effect for connect them now and so that then we can confirm.
All right, family. Then we still the struggle for get Mr. Ellkas Sannoh for the interview. But then I don't know if you didn't have noisy place, I beg your pardon. So not able for get them connected yet. But we still try for get them, and once we get them, we go make it talk to family them na the program. We go straight to the next topic. We get for do with the Sierra Leone Police then press release with them pull.
Yeah.
Concerning a certain audio where they out purported to be the voice of the APC Secretary General in the person of Mr. Lansana Doumbouya and Mr. Kashon Olankole. So the police pull a press release with their rights in reaction to that particular audio then day. So we also try for reach out today to the APC for see how we able for hear from them concerning this APC police press release, and also been try for get the police the own side. But until we all can know how Monday can look like.
Yeah.
Monday, lots of people then plan, then can change. Once then go don't agree, then change back. But we're not able to get them. So we want to read out the police then press release, and then we analyze them a little bit, and then also take on our own view concerning the police then press release where them pull over the audio we get for do with the strike where APC they try for organize for strike against the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone.
Indeed.
If I'm will remember, Mr. Yaya Tun has been talking about that's one of the program.
Yeah.
You know, the day we talk about them press release with them pull, say they are obviously going to strike. Then they do. I mean, then they do a peaceful protest. Now that is say they don't one day engage in a protest or any form of demonstration, but this time around or something we then gets for do. So we want to go straight to the police press release, and then we analyze them and take on our own views them concerning that.
The Sierra Leone Police. The attention of the Sierra Leone Police has been drawn to an audio making the rounds on social media attributed to the All People's Congress APC National Secretary General Lansana Doumbouya Esquire and the former chairman of the APC Western Area Rural District Council, Holland Kashokol. The said audio contains vile threats to embark on nationwide demonstrations if the concern and demands of the All People's Congress directed to the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone are not addressed. The Sierra Leone Police views such threats as inappropriate and counterproductive, especially during this electioneering process. Accordingly, the Sierra Leone Police reminds all citizens, including Lansana Doumbouya Esquire, and all political parties of the provisions of Part 3 of the Public Order Act number 46 of the 1965 relating to possessions in Sierra Leone. The Sierra Leone Police encourages all citizens and political parties to address concerns and grievances through engagement and judicial process and not violent threats which have the potential to undermine national security. The Sierra Leone Police wishes to reassure citizens of its unwavering commitment to discharge its statutory responsibility to preserve law and order within the state. Therefore, the Sierra Leone Police calls on all and sundry to remain calm, peaceful, and go about their normal, lawful businesses. That's not the end of the press release with the Salone Police pull.
Well, Aminata, the Sierra Leone Police, the press release. Firstly, you go and ask question. Whether you hear the audio, they really try for get engagement with the people there. When them people they also been pull them press release, Because mark you, before they come out in an audio or whatever form, the people them they don't pull them press release first.
Yeah.
Highlighting them concerns, AMINATA.
Yeah.
The police actually engage them. Now the first question we go ask. Because fair enough to the police, then they get the responsibility for maintaining law and order.
Yeah.
For make sure say we get a peaceful environment. However, the police also need for serve as peace mediators.
Indeed.
Especially in a situation where they don't say, oh no, something won't go bad. Now, APC put out their stance, them very clear that they want the ECSL for make available to them the voters register.
Yeah.
Which, if we come for any electionary business, not the right for request for them. If there is not a stipulated time for when them forgive them, then there should not be a stipulated time for when them back for request for them. To be fair enough. Yeah. Also, in a fair judgment, mean that way they are seeing. Because when we talked to Mr. Jones the other day of ECSL, he said I'm going to make them readily available soon, not so. Yeah. And we asked him how soon. He said until they put all them doubts then together, after names of correction of name, mismatch of this or blah blah blah. After them don't put all them things in there together. Now then send them then go one for engage the party they now forget the voters register. Whilst APC on their own side say, with the doubts where they are around this voters ID card, the issue of photoless, the mismatch of name, the mismatch of sex, and every other sort. Now, one of the reasons why make we think say we need to forget the voters register now. You understand? Yeah. So both sides get genuine concern because okay, yes, me forgive the reports. I mean for count the register. I don't go just one count register, one don't confirm it everything before I count the register. Fair enough. Then this other one say I don't see doubts. La get the register one time, la begin study for make sure say the doubts not go and yes. Fair enough on both sides. So where in me think say the police for coming in this situation, now for engage both parties. You understand? Because the police also now part of the election management body. Yeah. Then they under the security sector. You understand? Yes. So they all the work side by side in order for law go able to get a peaceful, credible, free and fair election. Yeah. So if we get for achieve that day, then we'll begin the attributes now by having clear engagements, whereby vis-a-vis all man they see what's in the happen. You understand? Yeah. We know they say there are skeletons in the cupboard of the police. If there are any, then it left to them for pull them up. But then therefore try for make sure say they stay clean in all of them dealings when it comes to this election business. Because for more APC pull and press release, if una be not engage them on that time and say, oh no, we see una concern. Una don't raise una concern them very valid. Una don't put them concern there forward to the ECSL. Una go as police, una all election management body. Una engage ECSL back. This is the demand where them people here don't make. How soon una want for meet to this demand? Because then people here don't begin talk say they get for strike. And by virtue of the fact, the police get for also allow people them forget the freedom for process. Yeah. Now that make the law make order for them. Say them for request. We're not going in a situation where APC go say, oh, they don't apply. They don't grant them. So in all of this, the police for no say then for also serve as impartial body in this particular situation. Yes, if not true, say the APC people them some of the things we then saying at the audio because to be honest, me not listen to the audio it. So I'm not going to make judgment to the audio. But again, to with political leaders, send the message day before we pass on social media, we say 2 days for talk. We try for the talk and other hierarchy meetings Una plan and strategically.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the supporters are way in there and are waiting here. Once you don't come up from the, let's say, order from the above, hierarchy, somebody we don't talk, then they take on the other way around. So sometimes if you feel una the plan then in there, una plan and strategically, una go by the law.
Yeah.
Una go by the law. Let people then see say now the law no encourage una. But we don't want a situation whereby una go want for do something genuinely, then other people then go take that day as an advantage for come create destruction. As much as the police not engage una self for try for engage the police on una plans.
Yeah. Yes, Amadu, I want to agree with you on that part today. Yeah, the APC then pull the observation list to say you see I'm side and pull that press release.
Yeah.
And send them to the ECSL saying so. And at this go make we demonstrate. Yeah, now the Leone Police don't pull the press release say they not for demonstrate without they not go from the order.
The public order.
The Public Order Act. Okay, now this is the case. We get the APC don't put them concern, just like how you talk. If they don't engage the all people Congress them, una call them, una ask them, say, then thing they ask away, una don't put. Na so. Una talk with them first. I barely doubts that if they don't ever get an engagement with the All People's Congress.
And they are supposed to have.
And they're supposed for don't do dandy with them. Now, after one, I don't get communication with the APC, when I go to the ECSL. Yeah. But now this opposition, then bring to we now a table. They say na so waiting una don't do for put in place so they not go come out na streets. Since una there for the security of the country.
Exactly.
Now una put the interest of the people them first. Now una no say if this demonstration happen, obviously feds get for commodity.
Yeah, it go take a switch. It go definitely take a
feds
switch.
they commodity. Now una don't know that they say that the situation that they on ground. Una for step up una game. Una be on guard. Talk to them people and the way aggrieved.
Yeah.
Me, I believe say talking first, Amadu.
Dialogue.
Yeah.
Dialogue.
Very important.
Very important in all of this.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
So if na that's una don't do, then we not get problem with una press release way una pull for advice. But una just they do things. I don't know out of the blues. Blue press release say na this. Una need for understand these political parties their own side. After una don't understand them their own side, una can go out and talk with the ECSL. Then afterwards, una don't go gather from the ECSL, una carry it back to the aggrieved people them.
Yeah.
Una say now this reason make this this body not able sit to una request way una make.
Yeah.
But so dates the ECSL say they go give una the voters register.
Yeah.
But that's all not happen. We not see anything in there. We not see no engagement.
No.
We not they talk because we just say we want to talk. We they talk for analyze the situation.
Yeah.
And tell una what in a we own opinion and what in una supposed for do. Because mind you, election we talk election day around the corner.
Yeah. Not the far again.
Election day around the corner.
Yeah.
And any demonstration, I like to call them peaceful demonstration. Now my salon is not peaceful. Me and una know that day.
Yeah. Because we think it normally can happen. This is now waiting people don't understand. Politicians to be specific, now people them way strategic to the point that one man want to make sure say bullying company at every given time. Now let's say opposition they strike. You get man the way they can't join the opposition, we not even the part of the opposition. We then can't join now for can do bad.
Indeed.
So then go create room for doubt. So as Papa Police, we expect una, being as part of the members of the election management bodies, una get for come together and see how una they get dialogue, make recommendations. You know, sometimes and they, yeah, una not go say after una do your voice notes now, una pull some longer press release where they try for criminalize the people and statements. Not so all the time you they do things that way they. Sometimes and then engagements. Engagements. And sometimes when make the people and they take on that way they take and say, for instance, the police if we engage them just now, they don't get for grants we wish. And it is bad for our democracy. It is bad for our democracy. As much as una want to go by the law within the book, the Public Order Act law, but when I try for the get engagement with people, the more I get certain intelligence.
Yeah.
Because police actually they work based on intelligence. That intelligence then they don't get to go see all them people them, engage them. Probably if they don't say something said, but because out of una engagement with them, then they go interact back with it and say.
Yeah.
But then they go do that because you personally don't engage them before you even put out press release.
Yeah.
Sometimes this not the thing they will have for they do. When they say this person say this, call and force, he puts and on. And we also they call on the Peace Commission for coming to this situation.
Yeah. The Peace
Commission also highly needed in this particular situation now what will they talk about.
Yeah.
The Peace, the Independence Commission for Peace and National Cohesion also need for involve pandemic petition case there we don't start for year.
Yeah.
The reason why make the need for involve, then get for try for make sure say, who say ever the misunderstanding day, then try for put the people together, sit down, would have for talk to then talk to them, would I get it right, then tell and say you get it right, would I wrong, then make you not say wrong.
Yeah.
Because if we continue on this trajectory, where we did so, Aminata, I not think say we go end up for make a good pedigree for this country.
At all.
We not go end up forget good record as a country.
Yeah.
The way we they go so now. So also the Independence Commission for Peace and National Cohesion. This issue where they emanate from the All People's Congress Party, or whether between the All People's Congress Party and that of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone. We think saying no matter who una self need for coming to.
Indeed.
Una need for coming to them. Because we all see how peaceful strike then don't turn to something else in this country. We not deny now. Sierra Leoneans are peaceful. If you tell them say let them go tin up some side and they go tin up there with no ala. But always you get other bad people that will take advantage of these moments. So we dey beg una we responsible for make sure say we maintain the peace na this we country. For make sure say we get a stable country where we dey push forward for development. Because any small thing will happen na so right now, we dey go 10 steps backwards for development.
Yeah.
Civil societies, una self get for involved in this matter.
Yeah.
Una get for involved in this matter. We no want to see a situation tomorrow where nobody don't know who they get for ask question. This don't pull press release, then they don't pull your press release, this back pull your press release. Although ECSL they don't pull their own press release, it's concerning the concerns the way them people are is. Yeah. But from what we don't get from ECSL, then self seems for be stiff with their own plans. They don't plan for reverse anything according to the calendar. But let's leave the calendar apart. For the peace of this country, some of the things that way the people then they highlight, especially the opposition parties. Some man go say no more than the main opposition. It's not just the main opposition. You get all that small party there, like PMDC too, and get concerns. PMDC they get their own concerns as well. Una for listen to them smaller parties there, so
Yeah.
then concerns them before we dey go to polling day.
Indeed.
Because we not go on tomorrow let them announce results. One side they say na me win, the other person they say no, na they rogue me. The other person they say this, the other person they say that. We want a country who side the other person notice say they don't win me. He call in company and say congratulations,
Yeah.
and that's go viral. Say so person don't call that person for congratulate, and we they see how they happen na the advanced country the way we they watch. The people the way they follow Makata for practice democracy, we they see how they happen on their own side them. We therefore allow the politics of this country, the environment for be favorable for anybody who want to participate. Because all man na Salone man. We all na Sierra Leoneans them. So civil societies, as much as the media, especially the body who responsible for the journalists them / una all get for involved in this matter. Una self talk to ECSL, let them know how then they sit down with them people there and try for sort out these problems. We not go on for see a one-day protest for turn into something else. So we want all these institutions who are responsible for maintain the peace, justice, and with democracy in Sierra Leone, for come on board and see how they go able for salvage the situation where they between the ECSL and that of the APC party, for letting go able for understand each other going forward. Because if APC as a party not trust ECSL 100% or not get confidence in them, then it implies anything where ECSL go say bye tomorrow go get big question mark.
Yeah.
So we dey beg authorities concerned, civil society, the Independence Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, Papa Police, ONS, una all the part of the election management body, especially the PPRC. Una all need for come together with these political parties, we agreed, see how una dey able for meet to the request. It's not possible say una go meet to all.
Yeah.
But una give a reason as to why una not go able meet to them. Good reason. The one that una able meet to, una tell them when una go able meet to them and when una they deliver.
Yeah.
This message of soon, soon, you know, certain.
At
If
all.
the tell person say soon, now like the person don't know when. The person don't know when. So, and for ECSL as a very responsible institution, if you don't pull calendar for campaign, if you don't get calendar when you give voter register to political parties,
Yeah.
no matter what's in the thing, go say two there for talk me. So we dey beg. The election no dey far again. We no want for begin they get doubts, especially the political parties, not for doubt the ECSL. So ECSL get for be impartial, transparent, credible in all them dealings. Where person make request, not just push her under the carpet.
No.
Una sit down, una deliberate on them. The person making points, you make your own points. Last, una get a dialogue for each na one box.
Yeah.
Long not get a situation where this guy pull your own press release, then they can counter press, then they can know. In order to solve.
At all.
In order to solve. So we dey engage all the bodies way involved in making sure that we get a peaceful, credible, free, fair election for engage these two parties, both sides, that is to say the ECSL and the APC party, because the one, the misunderstanding there between the all two. APC say if ECSL not give you this, they not do this, they not do that, we go come on our streets, which we supporters them,
Yeah.
and other Sierra Leoneans them. And at the right, you cannot say you will stop them. So for let we go able to get a peaceful atmosphere, let the bodies responsible try for engage the APC party and that of the ECSL for see how they go get a dialogue for let they all meet up and trust each other again
Yeah.
along the line. Because yes, now so you and person they go, when I go they go along the line, then something can happen no more.
Yeah.
Although we don't see, yes, APC still take part in all ECSL business then. Because even yesterday, when they pulled the campaign calendar, we see say Dr. Richard Conte they when I sign on behalf of the APC party.
Yeah.
So that is to say the party no get doubts in ECSL 100%. Then just want to forget certain things clear. Because if they got 100% doubt, they're not going to take part by any ECSL activity.
Yeah.
So for we, it's a genuine concern on both sides. ECSL get points, APC self get points, but engagements for happen when I get a dialogue as to how when I go able to solve the problem without we not get a strike for happen naya. You know, we not go really want that. So fumble them, the program Salone Talk still they continue. And we hope for get Mr. Ellkas Sannoh, like we've been saying earlier on, for talk to we na the program. But we don't try for column, and we don't know if he did in a tight place. So far, you know, responded to we call. But we will still try for see if we go able for bring and come na the program. And if we're not able for bring and come self today, we will bring and come now with subsequent programs them. Remember say the program where you watch now, Salone Talk, where they come to you on TDN Africa Media. Yourself can be part of the program by way where you go send your text message to the number where they show on the screen, or you drop your comments now with comment section. With the
go next.
Yeah, we'll go to the next topic.
Yeah. We get to deal with the ECSL. Then pull press release on the 20th of May for conduct Paramount Chief Member of Parliament election. Now the district them.
Okay, we got Mr. Ellkas Sannoh online now. I beg your pardon, fumble them. Sorry, Aminata.
Yeah.
We get Mr. Ellkas Sannoh online. For the benefit of we viewers, Mr. Sannoh, you go introduce yourself and tell Fambul them your role in the Judiciary of Sierra Leone, sir.
Fambul them, good morning. I'm the top man for Salone Judiciary.
All right. Mr. Sannoh, just for confirmation, is there any petition on the nomination of presidential candidates before the Judiciary of Sierra Leone at present?
Waiting there before we as an institution. Now that firstly we want to acknowledge to family when they listen say Salone Judiciary we don't receive documents them or an originating notice of motion where they filed on the 17th of May 2023 by one Paul M. Kamara and Reverend Almami Kulsin to the Supreme Court regarding an interpretation and determination of certain questions where they want the Supreme Court answer. So whether an objection against a particular political party, that's not to knowledge. For saying that objection, what we don't receive as a judiciary, as an institution, now an originating notice of motion where them two people where they don't fight. But the assurance someone give Fambulem now that the judiciary we more than ever ready. The judiciary we more than ever ready. Firstly, or able to make sure say anybody where they can court, we give them justice. Secondly, as an institution, we get a responsibility established by law. We are a creature of the Sierra Leone Constitution. And Section 123, subsection 1, tell we say, when we administer, we responsibility, that is justice, we will not answerable to nobody. The only two answerable to that the law will legislated by Parliament and the Salone Constitution. So far, we more committed and we ready for handle any case we come before the court during this electioneering process. And I want to show us we will deal with them expeditiously within a timely manner.
Okay, so for explain to Fambul them for let them understand. You say them filing something objection of motion
I not say objection of motion.
Okay.
Originating notice of motion.
Okay, originating.
There are procedures for Canna court. There are procedures for Canna.
Okay, so what's it? For explain that the better one for the viewers they understand the originating notice of motion. What in that mean?
It means then people in Canada, the Supreme Court, for me Supreme Court can answer starting questions the way they don't read. So that made them push and say then file an originating notice of motion. It means now paper then they file. But then paper them will you file again then. And then they now waste them that to move the Supreme Court. Supreme Court now the final court will get that this country. For come there, you therefore invoke the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court in power, they can put them to test. For say this responsibility now in Juna. We want come now to interpret them questions they have. Or want to provide answers, so they answer them questions they are don't ask for that.
Okay, so as a member of the judiciary, and so I mean somebody where they talk for the judiciary, you go on for updates from them on one of the questions where the Supreme Court go need for answer from this origination of motion we them push forward.
No, it's very early now for able to tell now waiting they be flowing. Because now file and non file, the process the ongoing right now. The first thing now for more admit we don't accept the paper, we don't receive that.
So the court don't accept them?
We inform the public as to waiting they happen, waiting not they happen at the judiciary.
So but the court don't receive the file and una don't accept them?
We don't receive her. We don't receive her at the moment.
But una don't accept her yet?
No, we don't accept her. Receive means we don't accept her.
Okay. All right. So how soon we go see the courts for start for sit down on this matter? Because you know say
as soon as possible when all processes are completed, we will do it. When I will come to court, we will make sure say the process be transparent and open as always so we deal with cases in the court.
Okay, we see una don't establish electoral courts them around the country. You go on for tell family them concerning that a little bit.
The electoral court now a specialized court where the Public Elections Act number 17 of 2020 make provision for more to establish a specialized electoral court by the power where the Chief Justice gets. Where now in gets power for assign judges, then they don't assign to judges to them case them.
All right. Before you left, forgive assurance to family them because you know go shy away from the fact that fingers don't they point from the judiciary of Sierra Leone that then they favor the ruling government. How you go on for assure people them say we not go see them kind of thing and they during these electoral processes?
Yeah, I want for assure the public say we therefore be independent because we are the final arbiter of justice. So everybody, regardless of your social status, we don't know if you get money or not. We don't know your religion. We don't know your regional background. What is important to us? Anybody will can approach the court for able to make sure say you get timely justice.
All right. Well, thank you for what you talk to we in the program Salone Talk.
Thank you, family. And anytime we want to get clarification questions for us, we want to call ready for answer.
Thank you so much. All right, family, them. That's now Mr. Ellkas Sannoh in the media and communications person for the judiciary of Sierra Leone. And if family them know being talk earlier on our headlines say we go get some for can confirm the petition talk we've been go around, but if family them all here say now a motion somebody file in that the need for interpret certain thing them for them. There's but you know I like the question. It's about Paul Camara and one Reverend Colson. Now them filing a motion for interpretation to the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone. And it says soon the Supreme Court go sit down on the matter and try for come out with judgments on the request. But it said they don't receive them and they don't accept the application as a court. We also been trying for reach out to the APC legal team for get their own reaction towards that particular document they we first of all want to confirm to them as well. If they don't receive that kind application day at all not. So we'll not be able to forget them today, but by Monday, I beg your pardon, by tomorrow we go able to get them on the program so that then self go talk the own side and how they prepare for go tin up for this matter so na court AMINATA.
Indeed. Yes, so Amadu, that's as far as lawyer you from Mr. Sannoh. Now that day in a table for the courts, and we hope, like I know we talking earlier, we hope say the courts go make the decision quick, and then we even though we know it's yes say some case them first, you need for study them first.
Yeah.
After you don't study them first before you go come out now and to, call for hearing. So we hope they will do that the quick one because election day na corner. And mind you, the APC they part of this election.
Yeah.
So if they don't begin file a petition, they say for make sure say they be available whenever they call there, and let no fet no day, and also let them make sure say they tell their supporters. Then that's very important. Let them make their supporters then understand the case, the petition at hand.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah, APC need for
some man can misinterpret saying, oh, now because of this political party,
or now because of this person.
Yes, make them they do all this. Let the APC make sure say then talk to the supporters them and tell them say now this and this and this get for happen. Now this is the outcome. This thing get for be. Election they go on, but we still they go on this hearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let it be clear to the Amadu. We sabi we compete saloon man.
Yeah, well, like you say no more rightly, AMINATA, and I agree with you like 99% on that. The APC party get for engage the members, especially the legal team, because now then get the legal standing for able for go tin up na court, defend the party or the flag bearer, or defend whatever case we then put before the Supreme Court against against the background we then file for. Because you see the courts already, you know, say some courts not elect for talk, but thing and too much like the spokesman not give for a light story waiting the file for now. But promise say as time going to go by, who wants clarifications, we're going to call them for confirmed things. But like you say rightly, the legal team for engage the members of the party, for able for tell and saying that this and this and this that the matter, and that this and this that the approach. This is a constitutional matter. I'm sure saying a constitutional matter. Yeah. All right, fumble them. The program still they continue, and we go straight to the inbox and read some of the messages them. We can't talk, but we last topic, and then we go say tata for today.
Yes, we get from Facebook, we get a comment from Ibrahim KOROMA. We say, let's continue to share the page, please, guys. And we get a comment from Ibrahim KOROMA. We say, civil society are the voice of the voiceless. They have a lot to do now. They need to be very active, move and engage different media houses to educate the politicians and even the voters. Guys, trust we are calling on all civil society to be impartial and work for this country effectively. We get a comment from Don Jazzy. We say, God bless you guys. We get a comment from Ibrahim KOROMA. We say, good morning, colleagues, TD and African Media in the studio. Indeed, all what you guys are saying is the fact. We hope the leaders of these political parties take responsibilities to give us peace before, during, and after elections. This is the only Sierra Leone we have. We got a comment from host friend Kamara. We say, good morning, TD and African Media.
Good morning.
Good morning, crew. Thanks for the updates. Good morning to you too. We do go quick one. As I mean, they say earlier, the 28th May, this ECSL been pull press release for conduct Paramount Chief Member of Parliament election na Falaba, Bombali, Cambia, and Pujaun and Bond District. The press release there, we show them to fumble them, na in the show so to fumble them, and we're not able to read them out to fumble them because of time. But the election don't go on. I think on Saturday, the election we don't go on, and then we don't get they don't conduct the Paramount Chief election for members of Parliament. One day they go represent the people them na Parliament. The Paramount Chief they will go represent the people them na Parliament. From the Falaba, Bombali, Cambia, Pujaun, and Bond district. They don't get their own election. They begin their own election. Yeah, them.
Yeah, if fumble them, no, there are separate seats where they take traditional leaders them na parliament, then call them MPs, then are Paramount Chief Members of Parliament, then self get their own seats for the part of the lawmaking body, because you know say the law them as then they make the law them. Now so the law they govern the one whole country, and the Paramount Chief them now then they take their law and they to the local people them for make the local people them understand. So each district can always get one Paramount Chief where they represent that district day, and then districts then they your election now then conduct. So one for say we wish all the one that we contest because they don't announce the results yet. We wish them good luck. And we hope that Sweden will appoint them. Finally, we will not be elected as they announce the results. We will see we get a Paramount Chief that will represent the people in our parliament strongly for the development of the country and for the districts and chiefdoms as well. Yeah. So, Famble, we go straight to election updates today.
Yes, election update. We get 32 days to election, Famble them. We get 32 days to election. As we can say, or as me can tell Famble them, say whether politician go to your area, you go to your vicinity, you go to your community, make sure say you ask them pertinent questions. Important question, we go make that politician, they afraid you. Politician for afraid you because now you they put and they. Now you they put them day. Now we they put them day. So they for afraid you. And not sell you soul to politicians. They make the politician and they value you. And when you sell your soul to them, mind you, when they can't rule you, they need to take you seriously. I like you, they ask them questions because they don't say you get for ask them for money. So with the big, put that politician where get Sierra Leone at heart. Put that politician where they bring development na Mama Salone. And mind you, me fumble them. Campaign they start tomorrow. Do ya? If you go for this party, go and support and sufful, not go and cause problem for another person. Yeah. Not go and talk malicious word where they bring fete in our country with a big, with the church on our foot. Mind you, we are all one. We now one people them. We all now we get Mama Salone. Let we put we interest first. And make sure say development day in our country. Now that's me get for family.
All right, like waiting me colleague don't say with the youth man them, especially with the young man them, the campaign calendar don't come out. And the only get rights for campaign the day we then give.
Yeah.
The day we not on your day when the other person your day. If you're not able for maintain the peace safe. Go lock yourself in a room.
Indeed.
So you and they not go jam up. Because some man in intellect saying that. As you see the other man, they imba go don't bets now. Yeah. All man get yonde. Where yonde can come on a do. This election law will stay away from violence. As young people, law just wait for that one day when I for go votes. And then you come back for the development of Mama Salone. One for say plenty thank you to all who that done they watch the program from when we start. And we want for welcome we esteemed new viewers and subscribers. Yeah, now a home of independent, credible and unbiased news. And one for make una know say as soon, in fact we on soon as soon.
Yeah.
Not so the other Sunday we didn't give now.
That's all.
We start a special election program. We're going to give now all the updates where they happen around election business. Like as soon as I know we win facts, I will see them, and so we talk. And as so we get for going to bring in journalists, them advocates, people them way know about election business, proper one for can help we for the analyze some of them in there. So as much as we're going to get reports from we correspondent them across the country. So now so the program Salone Talk go down for today, and I want to say goodbye for this day, and they wish you a wonderful and a lovely Monday, and may we all have a productive week. We were on to bring the program canto in. My name na AMADU Esba, and they say tata for now.
And the name na AMINATA KOROMA, they say tata.
Mama say put me online now. I need education, I need information and news. TDA will let you know. We bring the entertainment, we bring you the people's view. We don't just do the talk, we verifying before reporting. We don't just do the talking, we verifying before reporting. In independence and credibility, that's why we are here to bring you unbiased news. We believe in independence and credibility, because we are here to bring you unbiased news.